I don't see the world how everybody else see the world. That's why, like, when people, like, the most offensive thing somebody could tell me is that I'm black. That's not what I am. I don't subscribe to that indoctrination. I mean, African people come from Africa. Ain't no continent called black.
Yeah.
Like, we are the indigenous people to this land. Like, this land, the pyramids here are hundreds of years older than the pyramids in Egypt. This was the new world to the people that just came over here. They got mad when I said I don't support Black Lives Matter, because who they matter to? We kill each other all day. We talk about each other all day. You know who talk about me the most on the internet?
Ninjas. Ninjas.
You know what's worse?
Ninja.
Two of them. Make you don't want to be a nigga.
Ninjas.
Yeah, man, it don't be nobody else talking about me. It's my own people that look like me. Talk about me like a dog. Kick me when I'm down. Can't wait. look at Gates. Went to jail, they celebrated, clapped their hands, it was happy. I don't look at color and see race no more. I see real and fake, that's it. Even when I see police, what's up, big man? Don't work too hard. I'ma try not to, Gates.
Facts, bro. Kevin Gates keeping it real, man. We each other more than anything. Gang members, and innocent bystanders. People don't snitch. Don't get solved. We keep each other more than anything. Our rate is higher than car accidents, man. That's crazy. Keeping it real, man. You people don't like the facts, but then they want to come and try to ban people for speaking this way. That's crazy.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter.
Family, we're back. Thank you guys for being here. Y'all get it. Y'all see where we going with it. Now, I just want to raise awareness so we can learn a few things together. Just my opinion. But this dude says some really wild things. But he says some things that are also interesting also. Y'all seen that I've uploaded videos about Egypt and America and this and that. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but you just heard what he said about pyramids also. But this dude has some very peculiar views about things. And to a weak mind or someone that's just totally oblivious, they might take these ideologies or his views on things and run with it as if it's true. So what we're going to do is we're going to review and react to a few clips of people giving their opinions on some very opinionated things that Kevin said. What's worse than one blank? Two blanks. The only people I've ever heard that wore white hoods type stuff, if you catch my drift. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Make sure you check on your people. Let them know you love them. And if you got somebody, show you love them. You never know when that day could be. Let's get to the content.
Dark-skinned defender clocking in. You already know I'm not having it. Check my DM, and Kevin Gates made comments about Savannah James. That's LeBron James's wife. Said that she basically needs to grovel on the floor at every game and compared her to white women who do that at LeBron. First of all, why would you associate the need to grovel and beg and gawk at a man that she already has and has been married to for all of these years? You saw a beautiful dark-skinned woman and equated that in your mind to the need to grovel and beg. As if we ain't forgot, you know, these people we ain't forgot that humiliation ritual you went through. What was it, about 3-4 years ago? You kept dyeing your hair different colors, wearing all types of questionable outfits. We ain't forgot about that. Time passed don't mean we forget. All right, and this generation is so disrespectful. It's not Islamic to talk about a man's wife who has done nothing to you. You got it mixed up. I don't understand why he labels himself a man of Islam. He don't behave He doesn't. He doesn't. He's not a true man of Islam. True men of Islam don't speak on another man's wife. In certain areas, you can lose your life for that. He's lucky he's in America. He's lucky. LeBron need to have a conversation with him and let him know, look, if you need views, you find another way to get them. Don't use my wife. I don't understand why they feel in 2025 you can just speak on a man's wife just because you want some views. And then Brittany Renner in the background kikiing and ha-ha laughing. Wasn't you just on the internet 2 months ago talking about you didn't know how you were going to pay your bills? That's why you turned to Islam. You're not a true woman of Islam either. Because if you were truly Islamic, you wouldn't sit and laugh while your boyfriend is making fun of an innocent woman who ain't done nothing to either one of y'all. She don't ever have to worry about how she have to pay her bills, so kiki and ha-ha at that, Brittany. And then as far as Kevin, you want to be Savannah. You wish that you could stand next to a strong black man and be in love without being judged. Coming from a bi woman, I know a DL when I see one, and Kevin Gates is definitely that.
That is funny that he shared that thought about LeBron's wife when he doesn't even know how they celebrate each other. And that lady is right. In some areas, you could receive major problems for speaking on somebody's wife. And it is very hard to believe that he practices what he practices, especially with what he says. But this is the thing about that statement. If that's what you see other women do to that woman's husband, why don't you have that other type woman? That's really my whole question about the whole thing. If that's what you're about, you want your woman at your feet and this and that, okay, cool. Go out and get you that type. And I'm not talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not about to get into it. Bro, yeah, I'm not even about to rant. Let's get to the next clip.
Right here is keeping it 100 and not caring about what people say about him or think about him.
Well, I'm going to go back to the black community. Hey, good luck. Good luck. Why you ain't done now? Because you don't want that kind of pressure that's going to get applied.
Right.
Man.
Because we kill each other all day, talk about each other behind each other back, any family get together and we gossiping in the kitchen. The Black Lives Matter movement, they got mad at me. You know what's worse than a They was like, what, another one?
Ooh.
We kill each other all day. The song, I f your bitch, I kill you, bust your head, you know, and then we talk about each other behind each other back, and then as soon as a white person kills us, y'all should have left him. Y'all should have let him live. Why? So we could kill him.
I don't want everybody to think Brandon Tatum is the only one that think like that. Like, I want you to know there's other successful black people that share the same sentiment about this whole woke culture and the Black Lives Matter and all of those foolery. Because, you know, you got the black disingenuous and the white libtards. They need to go listen to somebody that really come from the hood, that live around black people, that's willing to be honest. Things need to improve. Let white people stop on Martin Luther King anywhere in the country. Probably afraid for your life. Walking around at night wasn't a thing. I remember growing up being like, bro, there's no way I would go anywhere at night because you get robbed by somebody. You gotta watch what color shoestrings you got in your shoes in some of these neighborhoods. You gotta watch what you wearing. Growing up in the inner city communities, people don't care about their life.
All right. That was the clip. That was the clip. And I don't agree with what he said about what's worse than 1, 2, or the part where he said, y'all should have let him live so we could get him. I don't agree with that. Especially with this dude coming from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Louisiana has a certain energy about it. I'm not going to go too far deep into it. Sort of like Mississippi, and y'all get where I'm going with it. I don't agree with that, not whatsoever. But I do agree totally with what he said about BLM. I always felt like BLM was a gateway for opposing companies or whatever to come in, like counteracting type deal. Like, okay, you got BLM. Now we're going to usher in whatever LM. Now we got this whole thing, but I never really vibed with BLM. When that person did all that money stuff, it was confirmation. But the biggest confirmation and scam that I feel BLM was when they had a rainbow fist. A rainbow fist. And what's so crazy is that we're the ones that get canceled the most by that rainbow fist. But it's integrated with BLM. Make that make sense, y'all. Let's get to the next clip.
Hey man, it don't be nobody else talking about me. It be my own people that look.
Because even though racism still exists, it's always been relevant. It ain't went nowhere. Your shit has gotten better. People are starting to wake up and open up their eyes. But it be your own people that be against you. Every time I say I have an argument like with another black person, if it comes into a conflict or something, you know, white people and white people that be around, some of them be looking for that. They be happy that two black individuals are getting a conflict with each other, wherever the shit's about, because they want to see us destroy. They want to see us destroy each other. That's the whole agenda. They don't want us to see us be united.
I gotta be honest. I understand where this dude's coming from, Kevin, because I've even had jobs to where your own people will smile in your face and be cutthroat. Then I look at Boosie and how he does people and a few other people, but it can be your own people. Kevin Gates is dead wrong for what he's saying, though. This is a man that speaks about other people's wives. He raps about what he raps about, but more so than anything, he raps about taking existence of other people that look like him. You gotta make it make sense. But one thing that a lot of people overlook is his ethnic background. Check into his ethnic background. I don't care where he came up. Check into his ethnic background and then re-listen to these things that he's saying. And then assess his whole situation. I feel like Kevin Gates is a very confused individual. And I feel like that smart guy tactic or rhetoric really only works on dumb minds. I feel like a lot of the stuff he says it might be his own research and stuff like that, but the overall picture or message he puts out, it could be very confusing to a weak mind. Keep in mind, this is a dude that got out talking about he had a college degree in psychology or something. It took him to go to jail. Like the video. If you made it, say I made it. Oh, and that ain't even credited nowhere. Yeah, let me shut up. Yeah, if you made it, say I made it. Let me know where you're tapping in from. I'm out. Peace.